Yo, what's up, everybody? Rage Cage motherfucking 20 here. We are back with some Mushroomhead, Wonderful Life album. Today we have 11th Hour. Sounds cool. There's a lot of question marks here in the lyrics. Wait, well, we'll find out what that means later. I just noticed that there's like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird situation with Mushroomhead. I like Mushroomhead. Every time I listen to one of songs, it's like, yeah, it's good. It's just there hasn't been a whole lot recently after the music videos that has like wowed me. You know, like all their album songs that don't have music videos are just like they're good. You know, it's like there's none that's been super wowing. So every time I come back to a Mushroomhead song, it's just like, oh, it'll be good. You know, so I don't know. I'm looking for a little pep, a little power, a little awesomeness. Hopefully they pack it and bring it with this song, but we shall find out together. So let's get into it. 11th hour Mushroomhead. Let's fucking go.
Waiting for the rain to cleanse, praying that this pain will end. Thanks for nothing, I knew I could count on you. As another night near ends, brave enough to dream again, believe in something that might not come true. Why hold on when the cost of letting go is less than blind devotion? Don't clench your life, don't hold your breath, don't sacrifice it all until there's nothing left. Sacrifice.
You know, I really like Mushroomhead's keyboardists. I think they have two, or they've had two in the past. Don't remember. They got a lot of members, so it's hard to remember. Um, I mean, it's happened a couple times. There's definitely a lot of repeating themes and patterns throughout their songs. A little bit of repetitiveness, but meh, it's all right. The beginning, a lot of the beginnings of these songs start with piano, and this is like the second or third time that I mean, I like the kind of the scratchy sound like it was being recorded, like back in old, like it'd be like on a vinyl or something, or like a very old black and white camera kind of situation where it has like crackly, scratchy sounds. Um, but the piano music itself sounds very classical in nature, like it's steeped in classical writing and whatnot, very kind of like classic romantic kind of era stuff, um, which is really cool. I like that. The end, the last two segments of Jason's lines. Not only do I think he's done the exact same um, rhythm of that before, and the exact same tone and style, but I'm pretty sure some of the keyboard like kind of sounds that were going on there is like almost the exact same sound that they've done in a different song. That was almost like verbatim copy and pasted. Um, but I don't know. It kind of felt like a situation where they forgot that they had already recorded that, and they're just like, "Man, that sounds really good. Yeah, let's put that on here." And then it's like, "Oh, guys, we did the same thing." Like this is the third time we've done that. You know, it kind of felt like one of those situations. But I mean, overall, like, yeah, just like I said, good song. Sounds good. Lyrics are very strong. I definitely understand why this question mark's on there. Even the one that has actually the lyrics, the parentheses there, Jason's lines when he comes in with those very, very strong, overpowering sounds and distortion and whatnot. I could see the lyrics. I could barely tell what he was saying. So definitely could see how they didn't catch some of those. You could definitely see. Definitely see. I think one of them said something about a temple. I think it was the second one there. The first question mark one there on here. Anyways. Yeah, good stuff. A few things marked down here. We'll run through and check it out. Zip back here to the beginning. There was a lot of nice little chord changes that they did, and note changes in the vocal lines as well. Instrumental chord changes and vocal note and note changes and whatnot with the chord changes and what have you. That were really cool. There was quite a bit of them. They did quite a lot, and I actually really did enjoy that about the song. I think I have all of them marked down, but I have a few of them marked down. But just note there was even more in here that I was hearing. There's like, that's awesome. I just didn't mark all of them down. So there were a lot of little cool nuances with the writing of the instrumentation and the vocal notes and little bit of embellishments here and there that were really cool. I did enjoy those. All right, so the beginning here, this very interesting classic piano sound with that old scratchy recording system sound. And the rhythm of the instruments, the guitars, I think, the riff that they're coming with. I wanted to check that out. So let's peruse that, shall we? You can just hear the crackles and stuff coming in below the ears. It's kind of cool. That's such classical piano right there. That's awesome. And very interesting, scary sounds. And I like how it keeps chord changing on the I think on the offbeat it says chord changing in there. Hold on. Yep, it's changing the chords on the offbeat. Very cool. It has this kind of broken up feel to it which just makes it makes the ears a little uneasy, like not in a bad way, but like makes them uneasy for a second. It takes a second to transition that the chord is changed and whatnot. That's really cool. I like that effect. The rhythm's really nice, switching between on the beat and syncopated hits off the beat, creating this really cool back and forth rhythm there. Like that. Like that. Some note dip embellishment stuff here. Around 50 seconds. Great, get into that here. I also think Steve did a really good job on the vocals here, and I like Jason's interjections and some of his lines as well. I liked his deep rumbly voice at one point that we'll check out here, but I think Steve did a really good job singing the song. I think Steve's a really good singer. I actually think everyone in this band is a really good singer. All three of them are really good singers. I forget that Jackie's exists anymore because she pretty much doesn't. But that's okay. I don't mind. I've gotten over that. I got over that a while ago. But all three of them are really good singers, so I like it when they come in.
Waiting on the call one day.
Dun dun dun. I like that little dip there, the note dun. That's really nice. It even has this nice openness, open roundness to the sound.
Waiting on the call one day. Waiting to be led astray. Waiting for the promise, for the dream to come true.
So there's the explosion part I've written there. I like that Jason just kind of comes exploding in. The end of it's this very high-pitched screech that kind of hurts the ear a little bit, at least my ears. But I like how it's just kind of this smooth dun 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 dun, and then also dun, just all this explosion of just interjection, and then it fades away again. It's just kind of like something punching through the calmness. There's like aggression and anger and unhappiness punching through the just kind of calm smoothness of the song. Very interesting. Don't care for that screech though, but very cool.
Astray, waiting for the promise, for the dream to come true. Leave the claim.
Like Sheep to the Shepherd, I like that. Nice little propaganda interjection and shit. Jumping forward a little bit more. Yep, around there. Harmonies, right? Some harmonies came in. On here, there. On her, there.
Alone, on the edge of losing hope, exactly where they.
Nice one line of harmony there. Steve harmonizes with himself very beautifully, and then there's an echo after that. That sounds so pretty. Like, so pretty.
All alone, on the edge of losing hope, exactly where they want you. So pledge your life.
Yeah, and there's an example. I don't think I had that written down. I don't. But I wrote it down later. It happens later as well, and I kind of recognized that when it was happening. I was like, I think they did this again last time with a similar section of the bridge. Oh, excuse me. But I like those chord changes. Again, I think they might happen on the offbeat or whatnot. But it sounds like it's switching maybe to some dissonant chords or whatnot, or it just has this very rough tonality to it. I like the sound of these chord changes. Yeah, it's happening on the offbeat. Dun dun dun. I think it might be stepwise in or chromatic. Let's see, I think it's a minor second. Yeah, I think the first two chord changes there were minor seconds, so it's like very chromatic, stepwise dun. It just kind of creates this rising, kind of building tension and dissonance in it, and it's a nice effect. It's really cool there. I like that. We're gonna continue because I think Jason comes in, it sounded like his very low, rumbly, almost fry-like voice coming in here. I think Jason and Steve switch occasionally in here, but I think this is Jason coming in with that rumbly voice, and it sounds nice, deep, rumbly, bassy vocals. Nice little fade on the guitar chord, and the cyclical pattern of that piano coming in, dum, 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 jumping up, I think thirds or something like that, jumping back and forth, thirds and whatnot.
Waiting for the rain to cleanse, praying that this pain will end. Thanks for nothing, I knew I could count on you.
Also nice harmony in there, in this ear right here is very quiet in the bottom there.
As another night near ends, brave enough to dream again.
Nice. And the lyric, by the way, I just got, as another nightmare ends, brave enough to dream again. You're brave enough to dream because another nightmare might come from the dream. Great bar. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. Chord changes to 240. I'm pretty sure we just talked about those, but I'll listen again just in case anything switches up there. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. We're gonna keep going around 3 minutes, about 7 seconds from now. Approximately. Steve starts playing around with some vocal notes and whatnot. Does some nice little embellishments in there. They're really pretty. They're really cool. I like them. I want to hear them again. Nice little stepwise fall there. Da. Very beautiful, very pretty there. I like that. Nice little different effect voice harmony in there. Kind of like he was like in the forefront, then he kind of echo harmonied with himself, put it distant in the back of the mix. Like that. I like that. Really cool. 3:30 ish here. Go farther back. Around 3:30 ish or 3:35 ish. There was this interesting effect that I feel like it was probably really fun to record. It sounded like it was really fun to record, and also the lyrics. Don't remember. Oh yeah. I think I don't remember what it was. We'll find it. But it sounded like Jason, I believe it was Jason in this part, took the mic and like put it really close to his face, and just kind of like not really whispered, but kind of got like quiet and gruff with it, and then they also put an effect on it to distance it a little bit. I think it sounded really cool. I want to hear it again. Yeah, got like really close to that mic, put it right up, and then just kind of quiet whisper talked into it. That must have been fun to record. I'm sure it's probably fun to do live too. I don't remember where in the lyrics, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I like the spacing and what they're doing with the vocals in the mix here. I like how they're bringing some kind of higher up in the ears and more up to the front, and then one lower kind of in the back, I think is what's happening. or reverse that. One of the two. But they're playing with the panning and the spacing of it being forward or backwards and whatnot to kind of have them respond after doing this nice call and response. One will say a line, the other will respond at a different space within the ears in the mix, which is really cool. And I think I think he's singing it very beautifully as well. So it also has this kind of nice smooth flowiness to the vocal notes. But just thinking about prophecies rust, like these prophecies about our grand future or something just rusting and fading away because of envy, greed, pride, and lust. And then asking, like, with this being the fact, where do you place your trust? So, you gotta believe what you must. But, to get by, like, if you don't trust these words that are being said to you, if you don't, where do you put your trust? If you don't trust us, and you're trusting these people that are just practicing envy, greed, pride, and lust, you're doing what you have to, believing what you have to, just to survive. So believe what you must. At least what those lyrics mean to me. Those are some bars there. I like those lyrics. Let's go back a little bit, and let's hear these beautiful playing with the spatial awareness of the mix and the panning in the ears. And the way it's answering, calling, responding to itself, and just moving around the ears. It's very pretty, very cool. I really like this effect that they got going on here. Voice echoing in here. Dun, 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 dun. This is very beautiful. I like the ways, the tone in his voice and the way it's resonating with everything else. It sounds really cool. This last part here out through the end, this is the part I was talking about, where it's not only the flow of Jason's vocal notes, the same exact grit tone and rough vocals that he's delivering with, but also the like background. I don't remember which one it was. If I heard it again, if I listened to the songs, I could tell you, but I haven't really listened back to many of these songs, so I don't remember which one it was. I would guess it was either The Time Has Come, Pulse, or What a Shame would be my guess. It was one of those three that this was in. But yeah, even the instrumental keyboard tone that comes in here, I think it was the same, almost the same exact sound. It's a little copy and paste here, which is all right. It's all right. It's gonna happen probably eventually if you've been writing many albums and whatnot. Maybe not always in the same album 2 or 3 songs later, or maybe the next song later, but it happens. So I'm looking the other way. It's just a little shaky, but that's okay. I mean, it does sound good, so it's cool to have it back. Maybe it's a callback or something, because a lot of these songs do seem to kind of have similar topic matter. But yeah, maybe it's an intentional callback. I don't know. Kind of cool.
Can't stand still. How can you feel the one that will not heal? A gaping wound that cannot be sealed as you feel the sting of shame and guilt. Can't stand still. How can you feel the one that will not heal? A gaping wound that cannot be.
Ooh, that is kind of cool though. It hit and here twice, and then I kind of heard it like quickly kind of move until it hit up in this year. Nice panning. I love me some good panning. I can't be mad at good panning right there. Yeah, it like crackles out a little bit. You hear, you can kind of hear it like crackling its way from one ear to the other. They have it fully moving from one ear to the other, but it's like breaking up on its way over to the other, and then it just comes in full. Okay, I can't be mad at that level of panning right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at that level of panning. That's pretty sick. All right. Yeah. Oh, it even started to move back to this ear as well. So it didn't hit again, but it started to move back to that ear. Ah, that's cool. You gotta put on headphones and hear that. That's really fucking sick. And the beautiful piano outro. Repeating, calling back to the beginning of the song. Another thing that, I mean, they've started so many songs with piano, and then at the end, end it with piano. A little repetitive, but I like their piano work, so you know, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. I like that. I like that rhythm. I like those notes. I like that pattern. Oh, yeah. Another good song. Jason and Steve do a great job. Yeah. Ain't more to it. The instrumentalists are cool. Their keyboardist fucking rocks. I'll tell you. Next song we have I Am the One. Getting semi close here to the last quarter of the album. Very cool. I am interested in the last one, Lacrimosa. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but with all their classical writing that they've had snuck in here and there and whatnot, one of the movements from Mozart's Requiem in D minor, Lacrimosa, in the hands of Mushroomhead's keyboardists. I can see that being pretty sick. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do. But that's the last one. We still got quite a bit of album to get through before we get there. But I will be back with I Am the One, and we will continue from there. I don't know if this. It looks like one said Confucius, but now it looks like Confutatus. I don't know if that's how you spell Confucius. I don't know to be honest with you. But it'd be kind of cool if it is Confucius. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I will see you all next time.